welcome. Glad everybody was able to show up, those online and those in person. We're lucky enough to have RadFox and MackCheezy. I say MackCheezy, MackCheezy.
Yeah, everybody
always want to add the ed. Yeah. We're lucky enough to have these folks here to go over their loadouts with us, and there's some big changes after this last update. Just to I'd say everything. I don't know. I don't see people running around with DTs as much as I used to. It seems people are picking up Seikos again, which is kind of weird to see, but I don't know. So I know y'all have some good information to share with us. We'll start with MackCheezy. I guess the first foremost, people want to know what type of loadout are you running? Common loadout.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to have RadFox. Can we have RadFox go first?
Yeah, okay. No, we can definitely do that. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Rad. Yeah, okay.
So my voice gonna disappear because of the saliva sucker, because I was at dentist office today in the morning. So
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, so my loadout is basically the same. Like I didn't have voice, MackCheezy. Come on, you should go first. I was using AKM, I know, before. What it was like, yes. I think I was using M10, like M10. Like I was using GT before, then it got nerfed. I couldn't use it anymore. I was using M10, or like some SMG, but mostly like M10, AK, and up. After the update, I'm like, well, seems like it's not gonna work anymore. It does 12 damage, feels horrible. So for 3 days, like my stats were horrible, I was feeling horrible. I was trying every gun there is, because every gun seems to be like buffed. And I'm like, seems like RFB is really good. But I'm like, yes. I don't know, like it doesn't kill up close. And like when I pick up any shotgun, Matadors are great, like Matadors are really great, but any SMG has longer range and basically a shotgun now. So like, there is no point in taking a shotgun at all, because you can do SMG and it still kills in the same amount of time, like half a second. So I was trying everything, like GT doesn't work because you need to be this close to get it, but I never got 88, like ever. I only got like 56. M10, I was like getting 20s, like just my personal experience. So I'm like, okay, no shotguns, just maybe Matadors, but I dropped them like really quick. It's for like I wasn't using P90. P90 now is just like, I'm never using it. I bought a skin. No one ever saw this skin on my stream, only here in the lobbies. So it's like really like everyone's used to doing like P90s in the middle range, but now it's just 8 damage. So everyone knows that like MP5 meta now, right? So yes, right now I'm okay, I was checking every gun there is, and one day I'm like, I don't know, it's just not working. What if I just try my AWP AKM? It's gonna work. And so I played one day and like, why did I spend just wasted those 3 days on trying other guns? Like, I don't know. So the thing with AK is, it does only 12 damage, yes, but I have pretty good aim, so it still does a lot of damage on the guy. So I'm like, I'm okay, it's okay, like, and I have AWP, so usually it's like a couple of shots with AWP, and then I can just finish the guy. And another difference is with AKM that up close it does almost the same amount of damage as MP5. MP5 does 20-33, and AKM does 20-30. Yes, P90 kills faster, but also I can make kind of sure sometimes that I have a little bit between me and the guy. So, like, they probably get not 20s on me, so it's okay. AKM, I, like, rarely die with AKM up close, like, really. And the other thing is, if they're really close, I try to peek. Like, I try not to come just, like, do, like, right here, because, yes, I will die from SMG, So, So, that's it. I have AKM and AWP, as before. But, if not, like, you cannot find it every game, I can run just with AKM. And, as I have other slots now free, so I can just run with one gun now. I was always using 3 guns before, but now I use frags and zone grenades. And, oh my god, I just, like, love frags so much now. Like, it was so great. I even like throw it, and even if guy just running in the open, I'm waiting because I want that frag
Yeah.
kill. I don't care about the kill. I care about frag, damage, or kill because it feels just that being there, that sound that it makes when you hit someone with a frag, it just feels so amazing.
It causes panic and it makes people move and make bad decisions. It really does.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
grenades.
I like that.
Like even if like zone grenades, frag grenades, like whatever, I try to take. If I have only a KM, I'm kind of happy when I only have a KM because I can have a zone grenade and frag grenades. I can use both for any situation. But like at the same time, I'm sad because I don't have my op. But if there is no AKM, right now I was never taking AKM 1-star before. Now I take even 1-star because up close it doesn't matter what star it is. Like it's too close.
Very true.
And for far, it's okay. So if I don't find AKM, my loadout is RB and MP5. Because RB does cool damage from the distance, and MP5 is just like meta for the close range.
Absolutely. Right on. Well, I tell you, what weapon are you gonna 100% of the time just pass over? What is just something that's just not worth yours?
I mean, I'm just like thinking. Let's see.
I mean, we've all been in this situation.
I mean, I'm thinking
that's
either to call DT or MK18. I'm like thinking between those, or like P90.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, like one of three, like those three. Like I cannot choose. Yeah. I mean, I will take anything in a hot drop, but you know, or like land, just like to have something. But like nothing if, like we had this argument in one of the group that MK18 or 6-4, I just cannot hit those MK18 shots. So like, yes, 6-4 of course. Yeah.
Okay, right on. What about health items? You know, that's been a big change, you know, as far as, you know, stacking bananas and not having the ability to do that anymore, to the amount of health that you're getting off of them. How has that changed, I guess? And I kind of want y'all to go in, both of y'all to go into this, but just from like a pubs perspective, and then as well as like a comp perspective, because I know
we
both of y'all
haven't
do
played
as well.
comp yet today. Like today is gonna be the first one. Tomorrow, today is first scream. Tomorrow, the first session of mixed doubles.
Okay,
They were on break.
I got you.
So we really haven't played yet, but like actually it's for me. Like I made a video on YouTube as well with MackCheezy. Like my loadout is just exactly as I predicted it would be. So I carry one banana and 6 shield shakers. Six just difficult shield shakers. So because I try to pick up sodas, but I just keep forgetting that I cannot go, you know, outside. It just can get cancelled. So it's better for me to shake it and be sure I don't fail.
Lose any of it.
So I just carry shakers and bananas always, but sodas. I mean health sodas only when only like, you know, when there is no bananas basically, and same for sodas. It's just like if there is nothing else, and of course.
If I'm gonna run through zone, I think I'm gonna grab sodas through zone, just because, you know, it'll still help you there. But if I'm in battle, I'm probably gonna want a banana. Yep. For sure.
And so with that, like one question that everyone's wondering about, like when are you gonna eat banana? So I'm eating a banana if I'm like on 30. I don't eat it like on 50. I'm not gonna eat it unless I know there is a guy with a sword coming at me. Then even if I'm 75, I'm gonna eat it because it makes a big difference. So
it does.
Unless like certain circumstances like that, I'm gonna eat it only if I'm like 45 and below. Like most likely will be even like waiting for more if I keep fire distance. So I would most likely will not die. But actually, I like try to get like I try to be 148 at least, like more, you know, like to get not die from the headshot. But at the same time, I feel like it's a waste of time. So I try not to waste it. That's all.
Right on. Okay. What's your favorite spray? Gotta share your favorite spray with us.
Wait, this is for RadFox. Let's go to the tower. Let's do the knife fight on top of tower. That's just for practicing, you know, in the training park. And this is for just like when I kill my friends, I wave at them and put this graffiti like like with love, you know, like love you.
No.
I
like
forget
the no fun
about
allowed.
I forget about these for friends. I just wave at them actually. Long time since I put that. I need to do it again.
Right on. Well, I really appreciate it, RadFox. Does anybody have any questions that I didn't cover? Or, yeah, go ahead, SiX. What you got?
When like, it's hard to explain. What's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like, I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Why would you want to carry? In like what circumstances would you want to carry more grenades than more guns? Like, cause if you want to carry grenades, like you carry like your frag grenades, but then and like a zone grenade, but then you only have one slot for heals.
I'm paying attention, Slaughter. You need to be patient.
So what my like usual like again, I'm only carrying frags and zones only if I have so like if I have AKM only, I'm carrying 2 slots for grenades. If I have AKM and AWP, I only have 1 slot for grenades. If I don't have AKM, I carry 3 guns and I don't carry frags at all. So it just depends on those. Like I always what's the word? Carry. I always carry 1 banana and 6 shield shakers. So it only depends how like on the guns. Like my health never changes. Like, I'm never gonna take, like, just 3... I mean, unless it's, like, end game, like, really end game, and 100% sure I'm not gonna drink those 6 shield shakers. So then I'm gonna drop 3 of them and take a grenade instead of them, but yeah. Like, in the comps, I might drop AWP by the end and carry grenade instead of that, because when up close, there's like really no point in AWP with all the damage we get. So yeah. It's about guns.
I got. I do got some questions from chat too that I can pass to you.
Let's go.
So
let's go.
Yes,
one
please.
thing is, I know the answer to this obviously, but RadFox, are you picking up ammo for the guns that you don't use?
Ooh,
Is it a question for you?
That's a really good question.
Of course.
Peebo says he
Of
was.
course.
Yeah, that's a really
He's making
good
fun of
question.
me. I'm taking all. Oh my god!
So
Like,
I think
literally today, sir.
I think
Literally
that's one thing. Go ahead.
So yeah, today I had this challenge: pick up 500 ammo in one game. So I was like, I literally was 1 minute in the game or less, and I already collected that.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And you know, one thing I think is important about that is the sharing of ammo. We do, you know, RadFox and I have played together a lot to where, you know, one person might find that was actually a strategy of ours one time early on in mixed doubles, where one person would try to take an AR and one person would take SMG. That way each player would have.
Yeah, now it's not gonna work. This
now
means like
that doesn't really work with the new, you know, the new guns, but.
Absolutely.
The thing where it does help is obviously with the sniper ammo shortage, and you see, you know, the guys on stream like Ryan and Scanner going to tower and fragging themselves to get ammo. But we usually RadFox is the opper. You know, I've started picking it up more and more, but now there's just not usually enough ammo for 2 people to run an op sometimes. So I think it's important to make sure that all 3 people in the squad is sharing, you know, getting that sniper ammo to whoever the long range hitter is. So that's you know, just another thing of good teamwork, you know.
Yeah, so now we are happy, like really happy if someone has 20 AWP ammo. Like, and so about what you just mentioned, like for those who don't know, like I just got to know this like a day or 2 ago. So one of the tactics now is to get sniper ammo. Like Scanter and Ryan are the guys who are one of the best snipers in the games, and I said it wrong, whatever. So and yeah, you often go AWP only, and now you might not even find the AWP whole game and ammo. So what they do is they go in the tower, they find all kinds of grenades, 1 kills themselves, and other reses. You get 5 ammo. they do it again and again. I never watched it, so I don't know how many times they kill each other. But that's one way now to have your ammo. We even have jokes with MackCheezy and Whiskey Girl, like, do you want me to die right now? Like, we would have 5 more ammo when there's shortage. But literally, there's only like 5 bullets, and you haven't found anything on the whole map, and you like ran across it. Yeah, it is a problem, and it is one of the solutions. I was like, wow, people really do it.
Yeah.
We were like just joking, but people really do it because they're that desperate. I mean, if I was lying in op only, I would probably do the same. I cannot blame them.
Another question that came in is, do you have like a, if you're gonna drop, let's say I die, RadFox. I hardly ever die in games, I know, but when if I die and you res me, what kind of gun would you try? You try to drop. First of all, do you try to drop weapon and stuff for someone that you res, and if you do, like, what gun?
So that's a problem now that like half of the games I only have a K. And it's like 1-star AK, and I'm like, even if I drop you, like, it's not gonna do anything, like, because like no one has gun yet, and you just like got res, like, like nothing. So that's one bad thing. Yeah, I cannot like drop anything. Like, if I have open AK, I don't know if you noticed, but I just drop you op because you already have 5 bullets in you. So and I keep my AK for the close range, so if they push, I can just kill them right away. So. But if I have on that loadout that I haven't found my game, I have op, RFB, and MP5. I just drop you RFB because I still have long range and close range, and you have middle gun for every range. So yeah, I try to, but sometimes I just don't have it. I always drop ammo though. I always drop ammo and builds, and like some heals if I can. Yeah. Sometimes I don't have anything.
That's one thing about the loadout thing that is important to share. On a fresh res, if you, the more you can provide that person who just got res, the better the team's going to be as far as being able to be ready to go fight again right away. And so a lot of times, if I'm just running with an AK or an op, and say RadFox died, I'll drop her one or the other, and usually it's the op. It seems like, if that's
yeah, I can, because I already have bullets.
One headshot can turn a fight around.
Absolutely, quick like.
So So in the ops way better in her hands than mine, so she can get a headshot on a team. A lot of times that can turn a fight around right there. But for sure.
That's awesome.
How is your loadout changed if there is no questions from the chat anymore?
Well, I mean, so her and I were discussing this last night. Our loadout, like, mentality is very, very similar. Like, I could run, if I have an AK, that's, I can run with one gun.
Although, wait, you don't pick up 1-star, right?
Would be,
you don't pick up 1-star.
Yeah, I don't usually pick up 1-star, but I'll pick up 2 and above and all that. And that's another thing that we do too is, if she might have a 1-star op and I come across a 3-star, we'll swap, just because, again, give the better guns,
better weapons
to the better players. Again, that higher damage from the op, again, that might actually, if she gets a headshot, it might actually kill a person. Where if I hit someone and it's a body shot, they're still. That's another philosophy we kind of use.
No, it's brilliant.
Same thing.
Absolutely
same thing
brilliant.
With the AK. It's a bigger magazine. She has better aim with it. She's gonna hit more shots. So it's better if she has the purple and the gold ones versus, me. But so our loadouts are very similar. Where if I have an AK and an op, that's what I'm happy with. I can roll with 2 guns. Now, if I couldn't find that, I'm getting better using the Seiko. But again, you run into the same sniper ammo shortage that affects that, and go through the ammo on the Seiko is a lot quicker than you do with the op sometimes.
Oh yeah,
it's tough to sometimes it's tough to run that, but if I can't find that, again, it's basically about the same. I'm very terrible with the FAL. I can't use it.
Me too.
So it then would be.
What SMG would you take, or you would take a shotgun?
I'm good with the MP5. The MP5 obviously is preferred, but I'll pick up a P90. P90 used to be my preferred SMG before, and that would be my loadout. Would be an op, an RFB, and a P90 before.
No.
But now it's just not worth. We were playing a scrim the other night, and I was just beaming somebody with a P90 that was flying across, and 2 weeks ago or whenever before the update, they would have been dead like you know,
2
10
times
shots ago, and here I am just in for sixes and 8s.
6, 6, 6, 6.
So it was, you know, that's where it gets discouraging to even pick it up anymore. But it's, I mean, if you have someone, I still like using that over shotguns if, you know, for the close range stuff. I'm better with the SMGs than the shotguns a lot of times. But anymore, if I just have that op in AK, I'll just use a sword for close range stuff and just try to. RadFox is very good at keeping distance between her and an enemy. He's very good at that. A lot of times
because I died from the sword from fire away so many times. I mean, that's one thing I'm happy about. Sorry, MackCheezy. That's one thing I'm happy about the update. Now people use less swords just because I can kill them with SMG when they attack me. I'm like happy about that because I don't die from swords as much anymore.
Yeah. Then I guess as far as the health, you're the same thing. You're running a banana, 6 shakers.
Yeah, and you know, it used to be, you know, RadFox always used to run sodas, and again, the sodas are kind of
shield.
You know, it's hard to do it now because you still have that muscle memory that when you get headshotted, you can just pound 5 sodas and
pop
get
back
back to fighting. Yeah, and that you know. I even did that this morning one time, and I looked down and my health was at 30, and I was like, I just wasted 3 sodas right there. So,
I got a question involving sodas and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, why, whenever it, like, cuts you off, like, how do you know whenever you use, like, when, like, you're in a fight and then you go to, like, pop all your sodas, how do you know whenever the time's done? Like,
oh, you have
so
these
on each line. You'll have a little icon, like it'll be a blue can on the shield or a red can on the health.
It's not vibrating, but it's like like beating, like heartbeat, like it's like bouncing, whatever how I call it.
So as long as that's showing, the sodas are still working. If that's gone, then that means you got hit. So, you know, I was just watching Jansen Fox's stream last week, I think, and it was just right in this area. But anyway, he had pounded some sodas, and then, but he was in zone, and then he died. He's like, "How did I die? I just drank a soda." Well, you know, he got shot at the same time, so
stop
the shot didn't kill him. But as soon as the health, you know, the sodas weren't working anymore, he died from zone. Anyway, that's another thing that comes up sometimes. It's hard to recognize.
And if you're drinking regular sodas and you're in storm, does that affect your health, or does it whenever you take a shot?
It's about when you take a shot or zone grenade.
In storm and it's gonna heal you, but as soon as you get shot, the sodas are
okay.
Zone grenades cancel it as well.
Grenade, zone grenade, rocket damage or frag damage. That'll also stop the healing.
I mean,
process.
basically any damage except from the zone. The zone doesn't affect healing.
Okay.
Right
so
on,
the one thing I guess that has changed since the update with me as far as health items I'm taking, I never ever used to take red sodas before, health sodas. I never ever used them. So now I am doing that more than I have before. I still would prefer having 2 bananas versus anything, and if you get right down to it, a lot of times I'll take bananas over, you know, and even maybe not have shield, because the whole point is if you get some kills and you can take some 50s, the shield is, you'll get the shield from bodies. But you can't always count on them having health on them, you know, if they die. So
it's true.
So
it's good perspective.
I'll carry more bananas. Try to carry more bananas early on in the game in case you get pinched and you got to do a long zone run or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And then later in the game, that is kind of the same, like RadFox says. The shield might go away for a grenade or 2, you know. That can really turn.
Cool. Right on.
So the loadout can change. You know, you can have a preferred loadout, but the loadout changes, you know, based on where you're in the game. Your loadout at the beginning of the game is different than what your loadout might be at the end of the game.
At the end game, absolutely, yeah. I tend to get more grenades towards the end of the game because that to me that's like the greatest thing in the world, is to end the game with a nice frag. So yeah.
Yeah, and in zones too. You know, a lot of times at the end of a game, people are, you know, they might be low on health or or whatever, and you get a zone and then where they have to get out of a hiding spot or they have to move, and then or they're just gonna sit there and eat it, and they'll either die or it just puts you at the advantage. So
Yeah.
Right on.
Right on.
Sweet. Well, were there any other questions in chat that you had?
So here's one. Do you like rockets? Or when do you use a rocket?
Just for fun, anytime, but I don't pick them up. I mean, they're really good from my point of view only by the end of the game. Like, we used them last season in comp when it's really small zone, everyone's building, hiding behind builds. Yeah, zone grenade is good, but oh my god, like RPG just destroys it, and it was really good. By the end of the game, everyone just like, it's not like just to hit the person, but just to break builds because it's like really good. So yeah, that's like it.
Yeah.
I don't have any love for them. It's just like, I guess it's time to take it. They're building, so it's like that.
What I can say, as far as my opinion on rockets, I don't take them a whole lot either, but they're really a pain in the butt to play when another team knows how to use them very well.
Yeah.
So
For sure. Especially when they've got a couple of
the
them.
noise cancellation is a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just for
sure.
an enemy to get close. So
Yep.
they can the teams that have practiced it or good at it, they're really tough that when they know how to use the RPGs.
Good call on that.
One thing, right? So, I always get killed with the Cyber Blade, and whenever I gotta go use it, it's like, I just can't. Like, I just don't understand. Like, people always use it to their advantage on me, but then whenever I try to use it, I feel like it just like doesn't register. Like, I feel like it's going through them, but it's not registering.
I think and that's been probably 2-3 months ago. One of the best cyberbladers in the game, Caltrop, did a mentoring session in SiX, and I don't know if it's still saved anywhere,
Yeah,
but he did a great.
It is on my YouTube.
On
It is on
how
my YouTube.
ping,
Yeah.
On your YouTube, yeah. Okay, but he did a great explanation about how ping affects cyberblades and everything. I think a lot of times that's what it is, because when you're doing something that quick, where you're seeing the enemy, they're actually not there anymore. Even though that's where you're
And like one thing that you must know about Cyberblade, if you hit someone and you die like right away, but you just saw the number just right before you died, it most likely didn't even register.
Yep.
Like for
I've
your
seen
enemies,
that
like
on
if
how
you
many
got like
times.
-75 and your teammate is close, but you died, that guy still might be like full HP. So that's something.
Cyberblade
many
doesn't
people don't
affect
know.
shield, right? Because I feel like the time
it just goes through the green bar.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
right
great
through
to help.
shield.
But again, like if it just doesn't register if you die right away after the shot. So. Yep.
But again,
Right
that's another good point I think RadFox brought up is when to use bananas. Everyone's trying to get the most out of them as they can. I think a lot of that's the big thing is the max damage you're ever going to get off a sword is 75. So
75,
try to keep your health above that so you're not one swipe from getting at least that gives you more of a chance.
Yeah,
For sure.
I like to normally and especially if like I'm in storm and there's like no sodas, I really like to use bananas and I'm at like about 30 to 25 health. So like it's like you get a benefit out of it instead, because like you used to be able to use it when you're at like 50 health to prevent like people trying to shoot you while you're coming out of the storm, but now you can't really do that because you only have one banana.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, we usually
Right
try
on.
to go to like 1 HP.
Yeah.
No. Sweet. Okay. Well, were there any other questions in chat, or did we have anybody else any other questions?
No.
I think I covered all of them that were in there.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know SiX, everybody at SiX really appreciates this. Yeah, it's we're very thankful that y'all taking the time today to come share some of your knowledge
10
with us.
viewers, holy smokes.
Yeah,
I'm popular.
no doubt about that. So that's
Yeah,
I
put
guess
it on
all
my
we
YouTube.
have. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, really appreciate y'all. No doubt about
Thanks for
that.
having us.
And,
It was
yeah,
fun.
yeah, for sure,
Appreciate
for
it.
sure.
That was a
And,
blast.
yeah,
I
I
like
guess,
to meet. I was really wanting to meet you.
yeah,
and
Rad will
her.
send a video to
Tomorrow,
GP.
today.
And,
Yep.
yeah, whenever. Yeah, that's cool. So, right on, I appreciate it. Well, yeah, I'm sure y'all are going to go catch, or y'all have scrims. Is that going to go through, or do you know?
We'll
I
find
don't
out right
know.
now.
Yeah.
Nah.
We don't know.
Right on.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I hope y'all have fun. I'm gonna bail on out of here.
Yep.
We'll see y'all
Bye-bye.
again. Later.